MMAfighting.com, and we are here with former BAMMA double champion Terry Brazier, who takes on former Cage Warriors double champion Soren Bak this weekend on the main card of Bellator London. This is a huge fight, Terry. Does it feel big for you? Because it's rare that we see these guys like you with so many European honours taking on each other, right?
Yeah. On paper, it's big. I don't see it as big. I fought bigger, better, tougher fighters than him. Reese McKee, Alex Lahore, Walter Gahadza. I see these guys would run through him, and I run through them. So on paper, it looks like, I was 2-weight champ, he's 2-weight champ. From what I've seen, I don't rate him, but people obviously see me and don't rate me. But when you get in a cage with someone, it's very different. And I'm not underestimating him at all. He's got good grappling, black belt jiu-jitsu. But let's see how he gets on.
I mean, yeah, when you're fighting a guy like Bak, who's so well known for his top position and being top heavy, I mean, do you feel as though, I know you're very good on the ground as well, you showcased that against Reese McKee, but I mean, is this one of these fights where you feel as though, you'd be better off standing up, putting him in a position that he's uncomfortable with? Because you're so well rounded, it feels like you have maybe a bigger arsenal than his.
Yeah, I've been working on my my movement and my striking a lot more on this, rather than just fucking running him to the cage, taking him down and beating him up. He's so tough. I don't think that would work against him. He's fucking stupidly tough. This is a fight that I can show my fight IQ and my striking, and I believe, if I do the right things, I'll get the job done.
This is a guy that's made featherweight before. You've been a champion at welterweight. You've mentioned this earlier. Do you feel as though that's a big thing, the fact that you've been in there with these big guys, and he has gone down as far as 45s? Do you feel like size is something to factor into this fight?
Yeah, my reach is obviously going to be longer than his. He doesn't use the very little reach he has got. He arm punches, and he's very square on and flat-footed. So I'm definitely going to have the reach advantage over him in the striking and stuff like that. When you're on the ground, I don't think it matters so much. My coach is probably 4 inches shorter than Soren, but believe me, he can grapple. So do you know what I mean? You can't underestimate someone for their size. He did make 145. I don't know whether he's been on the juice or he's just been eating a ton of fucking cow meat, but that boy has put on some weight. I was very surprised at how much weight he's put on. He's got really big legs and stuff, so I don't think he'd make 145 now. I haven't really thought about the size and the weight, just more, I believe that my skill set is superior to his.
I said at the start, you're a former double champion with BAMMA, he's a former double champion with Cage Warriors. Does a win here make you the most dominant lightweight in Europe?
You can say it. I'm the best in Europe, yes. On paper, I know I'm the best in Europe. I had a little hiccup. I discharged myself from hospital on antibiotics, sick, to fight Bungard, and I fucked up, and it was a big mistake. I shouldn't have done it, and I'll trash that kid, and I'll trash him this weekend if he carries on. He sees me and he fucking cowers, and then online he's got all the mouth. Do you know what I mean? So Chris Bungard's going to get his dues, and that's the one hiccup I've had. Apart from that, look what I've done. I've run through the welterweights, I've run through the lightweights, and on paper, Soren is the last one. Do you know what I mean? And I don't believe anyone can argue that I'm not the best lightweight in Europe.
So that is something you want to sort out with Bungard, the way you've talked about it there. I mean, the fact that you did get the loss that night, is that something you'd like to go back and just put a line through that?
It doesn't further my career. Well, look, you can see I'm on the main card, one before co-main event, and he's on the undercard. It says it all. Do you know what I mean? Everyone knows it was a fluke, it was a mistake. But he nicked the win and he got the win bonus on the night. But don't get me wrong, I will fucking rip his head off. They offered me the fight, I'll take it just because it's easy money. But I don't want that to slow down my progression. Like, if I was to fight him, I'd want to fight him and then have a contract signed that I get a fight within 4 weeks after that fight. Do you know what I mean? Or 5 weeks after that fight. I don't want to fight him and have to wait another 4 months to then fight someone else to progress, if that makes sense. I feel like he'd be slowing my career down. But personally, I'd like to do him, yeah.
Finally, just how do you see this fight going? Are you expecting to be able to put away Bak? As you said there, he is incredibly durable fighter, as we've seen. Is it going to be a difficult task to put him away?
It's going to be a KO, TKO in the first round. If it don't go that way in the first round, I'll probably go the distance, and I'll win 10-8, 10-8, 10-9.
Thank you so much, Terry.
Nice, thank you.